Oh my god, everybody, we gotta freak out about Cable. It looks like they've found the actor, so I'm gonna explain what's going on. Stranger things have happened in the Deadpool universe. So what's going on? The reason people are freaking out is because David Harbour, the actor who plays the sheriff in Stranger Things Season 2, is being tested for Cable. Because there's so much big Deadpool stuff dropping this weekend, I'm doing a special Logan giveaway. It's for 2 gift certificates for the movie. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video. Now, because the movie is such a big deal, they're looking at a bunch of different people, but they usually don't announce stuff like this until it's in the final running. So he looks like their leading candidate unless somebody else comes along. And usually that doesn't happen. Usually it's like, hey, this is the guy we're looking at. It was the same deal just a little while ago when they were looking at Matt Reeves to direct the Batman movie. They said he is in talks to direct Batman. It was really just like waiting for him to sign on the dotted line. So Fox is getting all their ducks in a row before they start shooting. And there is a Deadpool 2 teaser trailer that they've already shot. We know about this footage that'll be playing this weekend, so I'll explain that in a second. There's going to be a lot of Deadpool and Logan stuff happening this weekend, but if you haven't watched Stranger Things, David Harbour is actually an amazing actor. He was hilarious at the Golden Globes. Everybody was going crazy about Winona Ryder. They made this crazy meme, and he had the greatest response to it. Just like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And you have to listen to his actual speech from that ceremony. This totally sounds like a Cable speech. He is on fire.
This award from you who take your craft seriously and earnestly believe, like me, that great acting can change the world is a call to arms from our fellow craftsmen and women to go deeper and through our art to battle against fear, self-centeredness, and exclusivity of our predominantly narcissistic culture, and through our craft to cultivate a more empathetic and understanding society by revealing intimate truths that serve as a forceful reminder to folks that when they feel broken and afraid and tired, they are not alone. We are united in that we are all human beings and we are all together on this horrible, painful, joyous, exciting, and mysterious ride that is being alive. Now, as we act in the continuing narrative of Stranger Things, we 1983 Midwesters will repel bullies. We will shelter freaks and outcasts, those who have no homes. We will get past the lies. We will hunt monsters. And when we are at a loss amidst the hypocrisy and the casual violence of certain individuals and institutions, we will, as per Chief Jim Hopper, punch some people in the face when they seek to destroy the weak and the disenfranchised and the marginalized. And we will do it all with soul, with heart, and with joy. We thank you for this responsibility. Thank you.
Can you not picture that guy as Cable now? But I feel like this speech, especially in such a public area in front of so many people in such a topical way, just totally fanned those flames. So he's someone who can do comedy really well, he can do drama really well. Stranger Things is more of a drama. But the thing about this is that him playing Cable sort of reminds me Stranger Things style Messiah complex hope with Eleven, because he sort of emotionally adopts Eleven because his daughter has died when the series picks up. So even though I don't think that they're going to be doing that with Cable during the Deadpool movie, you just have to imagine him running around with the Cable sideburns and the white hair, just towing Eleven around, strapped to his chest, just going crazy with his giant gun. But what they have explained about Cable in the movie is that they will be streamlining his backstory. Because it's the first time we're going to be seeing Cable, they will be true to his original first appearance in the comics. Now, there are a couple of firsts that he had. There was the first time he appeared, and then there was the first time he appeared as Cable. So the very first appearance was as a baby in Uncanny X-Men. Then a little while later, in the New Mutants comic book, in issue number 86, like very end, very brief, the first real issue that he appeared in was New Mutants number 87, that next issue. So then Deadpool showed up in issue number 98, just a couple months after that. So you have Cable showing up, saying that he's from the future, training a team to fight the forces of strife and apocalypse. Is this really post-apocalyptic story? It's very inspired by Terminator, because that movie came out in 1984, this came out in 1990, so Rob Liefeld, probably a big Terminator fan, no surprises there. So he sort of reads like that. They set up the conflict with Stripe, and then all you learn is that he's just a total badass. He's this crazy drill sergeant that's training them to fight the Mutant Liberation Front, which is Stripe's team from the future. So then Deadpool shows up later to assassinate him, hired by Tolliver, and it's a relatively simple issue. He just shows up to kill Cable. He just hired to do a hit. That's all the backstory they have together. But then obviously later in the comics, they develop this crazy friendship where Cable is either tracking down Deadpool to stop him from doing something crazy, or they have to team up to stop something crazy from happening. But as far as the story goes for the movie, you guys can let me know what you want them to do. If they sort of winnow it down to something that's much more basic, what do you want them to cut out? I feel like they can leave Stripe for way later. They can just have Cable be a time traveler. They don't have to do the legacy virus right away. They can tease that in because it's very Mr. Sinister oriented, and they're working up to Mr. Sinister in the main X-Men films. The producers already confirmed that they do have Mr. Sinister planned, but he'll probably show up in the main X-Men films first before he shows up in Deadpool, if he ever does show up in Deadpool. I just did a Deadpool 2 video about how I think they can use Mr. Sinister in his corporation without actually having to use the character himself, in the same way that they use the X-Men mansion without actually going inside the X-Men mansion that much. It's just one of the advantages of the comedy of Deadpool. You can make fun of the fact that you can't do the big character that you should be doing. Like, oh, we can't really go inside here, discount X mansion because we don't have the budget for it. But I totally think that this Stranger Things actor is a solid pick for them. He's a great actor and he's well within their budget. And I think that's the whole thing here, is that people were like, what about Russell Crowe? It was an interesting idea, but he's like a $20 million actor and that would be like half of their budget. They are spending more money than they did on the first movie. That was about $58 million for the production budget. They spent way more marketing the film, but just because it was such a big success doesn't mean they're going to walk out and spend $150 million making the sequel. They'll still keep it under $100 million. I'm expecting it to be somewhere around like $75 million. So what'll probably happen with the Cable casting, because they want to get into production as fast as possible, they're tweaking the script, locking down their actors, is that in the next week or two, they will confirm who's playing Cable. They'll say, okay, this guy's playing him, or if somebody else comes along that they think is better, they'll cast him. But just the way they're talking about it sounds like it is going to be David Harbour. It hasn't absolutely been confirmed yet, as of me posting this video. But to explain the Deadpool 2 trailer that they shot, so everybody was wondering if there was some sort of post-credit scene for Logan, and then the director came out and was like, absolutely not. I did not shoot any Deadpool stuff. There's no post-credit scene. So everyone's just wondering what the truth is. Is he just misleading us? Is there something else that's going to be attached later? So there was a promo that was shot with Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds. What they did is they shot it separately, and it's a Deadpool 2 teaser trailer for that movie that has nothing to do with the Logan movie that they'll be airing this weekend in front of Logan. If they drop it online, I will totally do a breakdown. Even if they don't, I'll do a breakdown. But because most people haven't seen the movie yet, I'll wait to post that. I've had a chance to see it. Stan Lee is in it. It's totally hilarious. It's exactly what you would expect from the Deadpool marketing team. They won an award for their marketing campaign. They sold that movie better than anybody sold any movie last year. It was great. So I cannot wait to see what they do to market Deadpool 2. There'll be all kinds of crazy stuff happening. But just keep in mind that they actually almost spent twice as much marketing the film as they did actually making it. They spent almost like $90 million marketing that film, which is like the marketing budget of a big blockbuster film. Congratulations to the latest Logan giveaway winner, T-Bone284. Please private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. You win gift certificates for the movie. So I'll announce the winner of that Deadpool giveaway when I post the Deadpool teaser video tomorrow. Hopefully they drop the footage. If they don't, I'll still post a video explaining what it is, and I'll also be posting my spoilery Logan review. So be sure and go see the movie this weekend. While you wait for that, you can click here for my Logan review video, and you can click here for that Deadpool 2 teaser. I'll update the link as soon as I post that. Thank you so much for watching. Let's high five. I'll see you guys in the next video.